Hello and a warm welcome to the Golden Generation with me, Daniel. It's episode 5 and today we've got a big double header at home to Southport in the Vanarama National League North, followed by an FA Trophy quarter-final away at Wealdstone. But since we were last here for that little blip last weekend, things have taken a turn back for the positive. You can see after the Darlington game where we completed our back-to-back defeats and thought we were in a bit of trouble, things have all of a sudden just gone right again. I can't explain it, it was just a dodgy spell over Christmas and we're back to the form that we should be in with the players we have. So in the following game after you were last with me, we had Gateshead at home in the FA Trophy. We ran out comfortable 3-1 winners, which is probably quite a good omen for next year as they're in the National League at the moment. Douglas, Turner and Dale all getting on the score sheet, turning out to be the three key men of the series, possibly along with Hargreaves. Back to league action next against York City, we won 4-0 and this was an absolute mauling. Turner got a hat-trick back to his best and Andrew Dale got another one for us before a narrow win at North Ferriby where it was Andrew Dale being the key man again. We then played Spennymoor at home and took them to the cleaners. This time the roles were reversed as Dale got the hat-trick and Turner chipped in with just the one. Before we had an exciting game at home to Bath in the FA Trophy third round. Turner getting the hat-trick this time, Dale getting one and Jackson the centre-half chipping in two. We did drop a couple of points against Alfreton, with Reece Turner and an own goal getting us the point in the end. We were 2-1 up and unfortunately gave it away towards the end. But in our last game we got back to winning ways with a comfortable 4-0 win at home to Brackley. The three key young attacking players we were given at the start of this challenge came to the fore in this game and chipped in with all of the goals between them. But let's get straight into this first game against Southport. I don't think we've done any transfer business since you were last with me. Only the one out, a goalkeeper to Northampton for £1,000. He was a backup anyway as a result of Thompson coming through. So let's go straight into the game. We'll look at the lineup, but it's fairly familiar. You can probably name it by now. We got Thompson in goal, a back four of Harris, Tyler, Jackson and Jordan. Scott in the holding role with Hargreaves and De Freitas on the wings. And Ross Douglas in behind the ever dependable Turner and Dale. So let's get straight into this as I'm smashing the spacebar again. I got away with it in the last video, but I'm back to my normal service in this one. And we'll see if we can get a good result against Southport, who are playing a defensive 4-3-3. I always call it a 4-5-1. I don't think they can get away with calling that 3 up front. And let's see if we can get the early run in and continue our goals galore policy in the last few games, sorry. We're 10 minutes in now and we haven't seen anything yet. Hopefully our front two can get into it. I'm a bit worried about this Andrew Dale looking complacent all the time, but he's still scoring goals every episode, so I can't complain at him. He's scored about 30 goals now for the season, which for a young kid in his first season is absolutely brilliant. But I am now getting concerned. We've had no highlights and it's about to be half time. And it's going to be half time and remarkably we've seen absolutely nothing. So it's a good job this is a double header because otherwise it would be a very short episode. And I don't know what to say about that. We've got our first bit of action from the game and it's the kick-off in the second half. Jordan's bringing it forward but that ended very quickly. But we're coming forward again as Turner loses out and it could be Southport who get the first attacking highlight of the game. They're coming forward now in the attacking areas. John Paul Kizzer, a former Luton man with a shot but he's put it comfortably wide. I don't know why they're saying that was brilliant. The end product wasn't great. But we haven't had one attacking highlight yet and we've got to be a little bit worried based on what's happened. Again we got these youngsters and they look to be camera shy. They don't turn up when we're playing for you guys. Here's McLeod on the right and they've delivered again and oh, Southport have gone ahead. What's going on? Every time I put the camera on we're losing games. Oh, I'm going to have to do the rest of the season offline and come back for the last game once everything's wrapped up. This is awful. I don't know what to say. We haven't had one highlight and I'm just going to make the changes because I don't know what to do other than that. Ross Douglas has had an unusually poor game. Warburton will come on for him. We'll take Dale off this time actually and we'll put Oswell on up front as the target man. We can't have people with uninterested body language at this stage and Hargreaves has had a poor game as well. So the three men that I spent the whole build up to this game talking about in a positive light, saying they were the key attacking players, and what have they done for us in this game? Absolutely nothing. And now Turner's rating's just as bad, and we could go remarkably for 90 minutes at home without an attacking highlight. I'm just going to have to go all out attack now. Forget that we're having an attack there. We're going to go attacking. We're going to pump the ball into the box and go more direct. And we're going to get early crosses in as well to see if that makes a difference. But I can't explain how perplexed I am at this episode. I hope the second game doesn't follow suit. But Oswald's got a chance to get it forward, and it's a useless pass at the left back. And Southport are just running through us again down the middle. But it's a big long clearance straight to Southport again, and we don't look like we could score if we played this game for the rest of the season. And look at them going again. They're straight through us. They're cutting through us so easily. And again, they've got it free space 25 yards out. And Thompson's made a fantastic save, to be fair to him. But how they're getting into that position again is a bit disturbing. And they've got another corner and they've been shown that. But Scott's going to bring it away. Can we just nick a result? Can we get at least a shot on goal? I don't know. I've never seen anything like it this season. We always have shots. It's just sometimes we're not good in front of goal. But with 20 seconds left, it looks like we're not going to have one. And I'm a bit dumbfounded by this. You can tell I'm a bit quiet. I don't really know what to say. They're coming forward again and they're going to make it two. No, it's just wide. But what a disappointing game that is. We are going to have to go back to the drawing board before the next episode. I say that I probably won't change anything knowing what I'm like. But I cannot explain that one. We've been in great form. We've been scoring 3 or 4 goals a game for the last couple. And it's just gone wrong at that stage. We're still 9 points clear, thankfully, but Salford have got a game in hand and we could let them back in. You can see Southport, even with that win of 14th. I don't know how that's happened. We'll be back in a minute for the second game where hopefully things go a bit better in the FA Trophy. Right, we're back for the FA Trophy quarter-final. I really hope we can put out a better performance than we just did against Southport, or we are going to be in really big trouble for this one. Remember, we've got to win a trophy this year to complete the challenge successfully. And with the gap at the top of the league closing, if Salford can get their win in the game in hand, we've got to make sure we've got a good backup option here in the FA Trophy. Let's get straight into it. We haven't changed any of the 11. We're going to give them the first half to redeem themselves. We're going to play exactly the same 16, and we're going to hope that they're going to react with a strong performance today. So let's get into it and see what we can do. Obviously playing a team from the National League South, at this stage you'd probably be expecting to play National League teams, so we can't complain about that. They're playing a standard 4-4-2, which we normally perform quite well against in every save I ever play on this channel. It's only when teams start to go a bit experimental and a bit more modern that I can't cope. As it's explained often, I'm a dinosaur from 30 years ago in managerial terms, but it works in non-league at the moment. We're 10 minutes in and again nothing's happened. I really hope we don't go a whole episode without an attacking highlight. That would be possibly one of the worst things that we could ever watch. But hopefully we'll find our way and hopefully things will start to come for us in the second half. We're a quarter of the way through and again Weldstone are getting the first chance, but Jackson intercepts and we're going to bring it away with a long clearance from the keeper. But it's not great and it's gone straight into them again, but we've managed to make the challenge at the back. De Freitas brings it away to Douglas and Dale with the big ball in. Turner's always reliable from here and yet again he is. We're 1-0 up and it looks like it was just a one-off. We're not going to go the whole episode without an attacking highlight. We've taken the lead and we're on course for the semi-final. And half an hour in, things are looking fairly comfortable. We haven't seen an attack from Weldstone yet and we'll be happy to keep it that way. And this looks like it's going to be a very quick episode because we're not getting many highlights at all. I know we're only on key highlights here, but surely there's got to be more than one in a game. Weldstone are bringing it forward again. But it's intercepted. They haven't got much quality going forward. We can see that immediately. Douglas finds Turner. He's in behind to Dale. Can we make it 2? We can't. But it is half time. We're 1-0 up. It's that man Reece Turner as usual. And we go into the second half full of confidence that we can get to the semi-final of the FA Trophy. If we could win a double, this would be exceeding expectations. And we'd be absolutely delighted with that. But it's a long throw from Weldstone. Didn't know they had that up their sleeves. Hargreaves with a big clearance to Turner. He's got Dale in the middle if he can find him. But he's been delayed. He's put the cross in now, but it's too late. It's fallen to Scott into De Freitas. But the header's poor and it's straight at the keeper, to be honest. They're going to bring it away. Is it going to continue? Hopefully we can mop up at the back. And Jackson clears to Douglas. The ball into Turner, but it's intercepted. And one ball's put them in. And oh, it's just wide. I was getting a little bit concerned there. They've got him far too easily over the top and they're going to deliver another long throw here, are they? No, it's intercepted, but they've disguised it with the 1-2 and it is 1-1 now. It's Pratt with the goal and they've scored a free header from 3 yards out. We got done thinking it'd be the long throw into the box, but they threw it short and the 1-2 caught us out completely and they were able to deliver unmarked into the box. Can we bring a ball forward now? Douglas has got the ball out to the right back, Harris. He's bringing it forward. I'm getting tongue-tied today, so it's going to be words all over the place, I'm afraid. Dale's got the ball out to the free test. Can we get the ball into the box with quality? We can't. We've been forced backwards, but Hargreaves can deliver now. Into Dale, the key man, and there we go. We're back in the lead with two of the young prospects delivering for us when it mattered most. Big game players is what we need, and if we can get that from the youngsters, that would be brilliant. Dale and Hargreaves combined, and we're back in front. Here they come forward again, but we've intercepted, and Dale can get the ball forward. Douglas intercepts to Turner. Can he find Douglas again? Into Dale. Turner finds the shot, but it's wide. That was fantastic combination play by the front three, but the final finish wasn't great. But we're coming forward again with Harris to Hargreaves. Into Dale, and there it is, those two again. Hargreaves cross, Dale finish. 3-1, 2 in a row, and we are surely through to the semi-final now. Let's make a couple of changes just to freshen things up. Douglas is always the most tired and he's looking complacent. And De Freitas hasn't had the best game on the left, so we'll get Stevenson back in for him. What can we do at the back? Are we going to make a sub there too? Not for now. We'll give it another 5 and see if we need to make a sub. I always worry for Jordan at left back. He struggles a little bit fitness-wise, like Douglas. And we will take him off with just over 10 minutes to go now. Jordan off, Duxbury on. We've got a direct replacement on the bench. And we're just going to be seeing things out now. We're going to drop from control to standard just to try and keep things contained. We don't want to be going all out attack now, and it seems to have worked. One last highlight into the box. Dale takes it, still taking corners, I don't know why. Out to Hargreaves, to Stevenson, who's put it just wide with a good effort. 4-minute stoppage time, and surely we can't throw it away from here. That is it. It's going to be about 10 seconds to go. We've cleared the ball long. And we are through to the semi-finals and can start dreaming of that big Wembley day at the end of the season. Dale with a long shot, but it's gone well wide, and it wasn't the best effort in truth. But we have won 3-1. We're through to the semi-final. A much better performance at the second time of asking. We're a little bit worried about the league form, but we're more than happy to be in the semi-final with a trophy. We can see Salford did win their game in hand. They're only 6 points behind us now, so we are going to have to turn our attentions to the league for the next couple of weeks. But let's see what they've said about this trophy performance. Lots of news today. Comfortable victory. There's nothing else to say. Andrew Dale and Will Hargreaves were brilliant there for us, and we're comfortably through. That will be all from this one though. Let me know in the comments, do you think we'll hold on in the National League North, or will Salford come and catch us the money bags? If you've enjoyed this episode, chuck a thumbs up on the video. You can subscribe to the channel below for regular content from this Golden Generation save every Saturday and Sunday at 4:30 PM, as well as our regular head coach series from Monday to Thursday at the same time. A big thank you for watching this episode, and we'll see you next time.